shot.
And like you said, I am very proud to be here and to call this matchup. Let's go up to ring announcer Scott Matthews for this all-important ring introduction. Circle chant for Terry Funk. Terry Funk with a 24-pound weight advantage over Homicide. And about 28 years in this business over Homicide. But Homicide, Buck Woodward, recently coming off a successful tour in the 0-1 promotion.
Absolutely, and look at a little early frustration being shown by Homicide on that first lockup. He's calling the legend right to center ring. What an emotional night for Homicide. To see Mafia, to see one of his boys have to hang it up, and now to have to wrestle a legend all in one night.
This is Homicide's chance to shine. Just think what it would do for the career of Homicide if he comes out and defeats Terry Funk here in Walk Rawway. And Funk comes back with a butterfly punch, and they're just fighting in the corner, and Funk and Homicide both hard out to the floor, but still maintaining that hold.
Oh, Homicide hitting that real hard, but this broke down early.
Yes, it has. And already, the man who's the ring general in this matchup is referee Paul Turner. He must keep control over both Homicide and Terry Funk if we want to have a clear-cut victory.
It's a job I don't think many referees would want in this case. You know,
very prestigious job, to say the least.
Terry Funk is fond of saying he's middle-aged and crazy, and I think Homicide can match with him in that department very well at times. Back in the ring, actually.
Once again, we have a collar elbow tie-up. Terry Funk now with the standing side headlock. Homicide whips him off rope. Big-time show tackle. Down goes the former JAP heavyweight champion.
What a feeling. Oh, look at it. Funk just slapping Homicide. He's playing the mind games early.
And Funk will also be a part of the big 6-year anniversary show in the Meadowlands area on November the 8th, 2003. But will he go in with a loss here from Homicide?
All I know is it's great that good wrestling is finally returning to the Meadowlands area.
Oh, that's a cheap shot to say the least. Homicide now is Terry Funk in the corner. Referee Paul Turner trying to get him out.
You gonna get a clean break here? He forced it, but he managed to get a clean break.
Good decision right there by the referee, trying to get in between both athletes. I want to see a good wrestling match and not an out-and-out brawl.
Well, that's the great thing about both these men, their styles. You see them wrestling right now. See a side headlock. They're just as apt to go on the floor, to go in the crowd.
Oh, exactly.
But they can trade holds. So it'll be interesting to see how frustration plays into it. Who's the first one to resort to brawling rather than wrestling?
And I gotta believe with that said, Terry Funk definitely has the advantage in this matchup, basically because he has 28 or 29 more years in the business than does Homicide.
Well, it's an ego question, experience versus youth. And right now, experience is sending youth over the top rope.
Actually, Homicide's the one who landed in the better position on that move. He landed on the ring apron, and him and Terry Funk still battling out. They are now out on the floor, and Terry Funk seems to be in control over Homicide, but Homicide coming right back.
See the look of intensity in the eyes of Homicide. It's like watching two great chess players. They're feeling each other out. They're trying to psych each other. Now look at this. Homicide throwing chairs into the ring. That's an old Terry Funk trademark. If ever there was one. I think Funk's joining in on the game.
I'd watch out if I were the referee if the fans start throwing the chairs. We have about maybe 10 chairs in the ring. Referee Paul Turner trying to gain control, but he's having no such luck. Funk and Homicide throwing about 10 chairs in the ring. And we have the announcement by ring announcer Scott Matthews.
This is not fan participation night. However, now look at it. Look at the mental advantage. They threw in the chairs, and then they're going back to wrestling.
Exactly. Now Homicide with a big knife edge chop on the ropes, and a second one on Terry Funk. And I gotta ask you, Buck Woodward, if Homicide hits the cop killer, can Terry Funk survive that?
I've seen Terry Funk survive being burned. I've seen Terry Funk survive being put in a ring with,
and Funk just went out the ring the hard way.
And I think I just saw Terry Funk survive landing on his head once again. The cop killer is an instant victory 99.9% of the time. If there's one man that maybe could pick out of it, I'd say it's Terry Funk. However, you have to be honest, with a chair shot like that, Funk's going to be softened up. The cop killer's instant victory for Homicide, but you have to get the Funker in it.
Exactly. Can Homicide hit the cop killer and Terry Funk? And right now, it looks like he might be well on his way as Homicide now is the metal pole. I think that came from the barricade. I think Homicide tore that off of the barricade, and now it looks like he's choking Terry Funk. It's very hard from our vantage point, but I think Homicide was choking Terry Funk with that metal pole.
He's just ramming it. He's raking it into the forehead of Terry Funk. We can see some crimson flowing here.
I think Funk's busted open. Early on in the contest. That could be an advantage Homicide with all that blood flowing in the eyes of Terry Funk.
I think the wrestling portion of the night is over.
We're now down to brawling.
Down to a brawl. We're talking about two great brawls. And Homicide not letting up, which is the key here. Not letting up on the living legend Terry Funk. Let's be honest, Terry Funk's been in his business for a long time. He's won a lot of matches and he's lost some. But a win over Terry Funk can be a career maker. Homicide just flinging that chair into the bloody head of Funk.
And still referee Paul Turner trying to get both athletes back into the ring. He wants to see a clear-cut victor, but will it happen? Homicide still has that pole that he tore off the barricade, just sent it right across the back of Terry Funk.
Homicide is just being business. Oh, he's biting him!
He's trying to open up that wound even more of Terry Funk, allowing more blood to flow out of the body of Funk. Smart strategy right there by Homicide.
This is hardly the quote-unquote strong style that we usually see out of Homicide in the ring. This is old school right there, just biting the head of Terry Funk. Finally both been back to the ring. Oh, Terry Funk's in a bad way early.
Big time headbutt by Homicide and a second one on the legend Terry Funk. Homicide just pounding away on Funker.
That was a Junkyard Dog style headbutt. Never seen that in a while cover.
That's the first cover in this contest that went to Homicide, and Terry Funk kicked out after two.
Unbelievable. Homicide with that assault outside the ring is definitely weakened, Terry. He's now working on that wound. The blood loss will eventually sink in. This can give Homicide a big advantage if this match goes long. Wait a minute now.
Terry Funk's fighting back. That man is middle-aged and crazy, and now he's doing a couple headbutts on Homicide.
He's busted open, bleeding, and he's headbutting Homicide.
Something just ain't right with that man. Both men walking on rubber legs. Homicide trying to go for a big roundhouse right. Terry Funk blocked that. Homicide's down in the corner. Funk brings him up right away, and another headbutt by Terry Funk.
Maybe not sound strategy to most, but it's working for Terry Funk because he's just driving his head over and over to Homicide.
That's about the 10th headbutt by Terry Funk, and now both athletes are down.
Unbelievable. That is why this man is the living legend.
And I gotta believe referee Paul Turner will count very, very, very slowly. He wants to see a clear-cut victor in this matchup.
Absolutely. A draw is not going to make anyone happy. Deep down in all of our hearts, including the referees, he's still a fan. Funk with the head, but nobody wants to see a draw.
Funk now caught in the ring in another headbutt. Like you said, shades of the Junkyard Dog.
And boy, Terry Funk had his battles with him over a decade ago.
And a nice hangman's neck breaker right there by Terry Funk. That could have sapped a lot of energy out of Homicide. Funk with the cover here. Ooh, but Homicide barely kicked out.
That was close. I mean, Terry Funk, we're talking about a man who has been in this business so long. We were discussing earlier, he actually retired 20 years ago.
Exactly. He retired back in 1983.
Funk with that stunner now, he's on a roll.
That's the second one. And you saw Homicide bounce off from that mat. Terry Funk now in sound control of the contest over Homicide.
Wait, this could be it.
Nice spike DDT by the Funker.
Falling over slowly. He's not hooking a leg, though.
And again, Homicide kicks out.
Gonna have to hook a leg, an arm, maybe a head too if you want to beat Hamza. Oh, Funk's taking it back to the floor. It might be retribution time for the 187.
Terry Funk going slowly out to the floor. Homicide now getting up to his feet. Funk has, oh no. Funk with a DDT. Funk with that spike DDT out on the floor. And Buck Woodward, there are no mats out there. It's all solid floor.
Terry Funk realizes what he needs to do to beat the 187, and he's doing it. A DDT on the floor. It's amazing. This match only a few minutes old, but what a toll both men are taking already. They just came out 100% in this matchup. Both men are laying it all on the line. And hooks it up for a pile driver.
Oh no, pile driver on the floor by Terry Funk. In his matchup with Jerry the King Lawler Buck, we saw 9 pile drivers in that matchup. 5 by Lawler, 4 by Funk. And this is the first time in this contest that Homicide was the recipient on that pile driver on the floor.
Unbelievable. A DDT on the floor. A pile driver on the floor. Will Homicide be able to recover from this assault? Funk's got a chair. Oh, and just paced Homicide in the head with it.
And the fans here in center circle are in all of this matchup. Every fan being eerily quiet, watching every move that these two athletes make. And now Terry Funk just rolled Homicide back into the ring.
I think these fans understand that they're seeing history here. They're seeing a moment in Homicide's career that will never be repeated. And Terry Funk scoops him up.
And slammed him hard down to the mat, but I think that took a lot of energy out of Terry Funk. Terry Funk now climbing the rope.
I thought he stopped doing this.
Apparently not. Terry Funk on the top rope. Here's the treat for everybody on hard hitting TV. Moonsault, a moonsault, but Homicide got out of the way.
Unbelievable. The legend missed the moonsault cover.
Ah, but Funk kicked out. Funk with that moonsault. Homicide got out of the way and took immediate advantage and went for that cover. Homicide with the pile driver. Homicide just drove Terry Funk's neck in the mat.
No, his foot's on the ropes. Foot's on the ropes, looking for Terry Funk. Ring positioning, everything that time. He missed the moonsault. He started doing a moonsault in 1993. I thought he gave up doing moonsaults. Misses one. Homicide with a pile driver and a close fall.
And again, they're out to the floor. Homicide has Funk and a pile driver. Another pile driver on the floor. This time Terry Funk's head meeting that solid floor.
There's a receipt there from earlier on. Homicide in full control now. The pile driver in the ring. The pile driver on the floor. If the 187 were to bring Terry back in, he may have a chance of scoring a pinfall, but he's looking for something under the ring. Oh, he's got a table.
Oh, no. This is the second table here tonight at the center circle. What's Homicide going to do? Just slams it on the floor.
It appears Homicide realizes he needs to go to extreme measures to defeat the hardcore legend, Terry Funk. He's got a table out, set him up ringside. However, this is also giving Terry Funk time to recover, something you don't want to give the Funker.
This shows the intestinal fortitude of Terry Funk. Now Homicide set that table up on the floor. Terry Funk very, very slowly getting up to his feet.
Here go the headbutts again. Unbelievable. Homicide Dre, I don't think Funk realizes that table's set up over there.
And Homicide now dragging Terry Funk by his hair about 20 feet, 25 feet to that table.
They're moving closer to the aisle now. Funk has got to realize that table's there. Homicide looking to finish it off. And we all know Homicide loves to do that. Oh, he's just ramming Terry's head to the table. We know Homicide loves to do that double stomp. We know he loves to do the tope con hilo as that table just collapses under the weight of the Funker. And Homicide's taking it out on the referee.
All 244 pounds of the weight of Terry Funk made that table collapse. Homicide not giving up though.
He's got a chair now. We've seen him do this before. This could be the beginning of the end for Terry Funk. The table didn't work. Funk's been put in that chair, and you know what this means. You know what Homicide set up for.
Homicide has done this countless times. Here in Jersey, all parlays off, and a suicidal dive by Homicide.
Unbelievable tope con hilo by Homicide onto Terry Funk on the chair. Both men laid out on the floor now. Homicide sacrificing his own body. Sacrificing his own body in an attempt to take out the living legend here in New Jersey.
Referee Paul Turner trying to see if both athletes can continue this matchup. Homicide with one move not only wiped out Terry Funk, but also could have wiped himself out of this matchup.
Terry Funk, Homicide, holding the back of his head. He hit down hard on the landing on that tope con hilo. But I think Terry Funk definitely got the worst of it as Homicide struggling to get the legend back in the ring and taking out some frustration on that table.
Well, he should. Terry Funk is motionless on the ring apron. Terry Funk, Buck Woodward, could be out cold.
This could be it. Just could be a matter of Homicide dragging Funk to the middle of the ring and getting the pinfall. And it looks like that's what he's going for.
Cover here by Homicide, hook of the leg. But Funk, again, knowing exactly where he was in the ring, kicked out after two.
That's just instinct right there. Terry Funk is operating on instinct and on the emotion of this crowd right here in Jersey Hall Pro Wrestling. Homicide going back to the floor. He could be looking for another toy.
Isn't there enough toys underneath that ring? We've seen enough of that tonight. Terry Funk still lifeless. Homicide with that steel chair. Terry Funk now starting to show signs of life. Homicide puts that chair on there. Oh no. For the third time in this matchup, Homicide has Terry Funk pile driver. The third pile driver by Homicide on Terry Funk.
We saw a pile driver in the ring. We saw a pile driver on the floor. Now a pile driver on the steel chair. This could be it for Funk.
But he kicked out. Terry Funk kicked out again from that move by Homicide. Again, this shows you the intestinal fortitude of Terry Funk.
Unbelievable. What will it take? What will it take to put away the living legend? The 187, he's going for another pile driver.
Might be the fourth pile driver by Homicide. Terry Funk blocking it and hits Homicide with a back body drop.
Funk escaped the pile driver. DDT on the chair.
Spike DDT by Funk. Funk crawling over to Homicide cover, and Homicide, knowing exactly where he's at, got his foot on the bottom rope.
Looks like earlier in the match when Funk had his foot on the rope, Funk's going for another one.
Oh! Interesting looking pile driver right there by Terry Funk. Homicide landed hard.
Homicide coming down hard. Is that 2 count?
And that's it.
Unbelievable. Terry Funk managed to survive the matchup. Wait a minute.
It's the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels jumping Terry Funk. Mafia during his retirement speech said the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels are now going to go under the tutelage of Homicide. And here they come. They're now just manhandling Terry Funk after a 15-minute bloodbath against Homicide.
This is madness. La Familia, the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, now with Homicide due to the retirement of Mafia, and they're beating up the living legend after a hard-fought, well-earned victory. This is just ridiculous.
Terry Funk is taking a beating, courtesy of the former Jersey All Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And look at this, Homicide going in. Now that surprises me as all hell. Homicide turning on Terry Funk.
Respect is out the window. Homicide choking Terry Funk. Slow.
He just took out the referee, and here comes Mafia. Mafia making his way out.
What is Mafia doing out here even? I don't know if he's here to... Mafia.
Whoa! Oh. Homicide just pushed Mafia. Mafia now holding his neck.
Mafia's not supposed to be in the ring. He's not supposed to be in the ring.
Exactly. What the hell? Mafia coming out trying to get Homicide off of Terry Funk. Homicide could have just inadvertently injured his own student.
Funk's back up. He's got a chair.
Oh, right over the head of EC Negro. One for Casey Blade. Terry Funk now taking it to Homicide.
This is just a set. Mafia's retired, folks. Mafia is not supposed to be in the ring. He's not supposed to see any kind of action. When Homicide shoved him, obviously it affected his neck. You see him clutching it right there.
And Homicide didn't mean to do it. He didn't know Mafia was... Oh, Homicide with the chair. Oh, chair shot. Chair shot. Chair shot by Mafia. Is he even injured at all? What the hell was that?
He just said he retired. Mafia said he retired. What the hell is it?
That dirty son of a bitch. That chair shot heard around the world. Hey, wait a minute. The bald guy, come here. You knew it all along, didn't you?
Well, you know, hey, changes his mind, I guess.
Wait a minute. I heard him clear say, Mafia was retiring. That Mafia was done. What is this crap?
This is the second time that son of a bitch screwed over the fans here in Rowan. Oh, come on, you bastard. disrespecting Terry Funk.
You did say it. You lied to everyone.
What the hell are you talking about?
Mafia home?
Oh, come on.
And Mop. So Mafia's gone, but now we've got Dan Mop to deal with. And unfortunately, Terry Funk's dealing with it right now.
Mafia was a miserable son of a bitch. It looks like Danny Mop is even a bigger miserable son of a bitch. That man had the crowd eating out of his hands earlier on tonight, announcing his retirement. He's disgusting. Come on! This is enough! Leave the poor man alone!
Unbelievable. Disrespect shown.
How the hell is Terry Funk gonna fight back after sustaining 3 pile drivers thanks to Homicide?
Oh, now he's just mocking the Funker.
What in the hell has got into Danny Mop? You tell me. Danny Mop says he owns Terry Funk. Referee Paul Turner trying to get him out of the ring.
Look at this. Danny Mop, which I guess is what we'll call him from now on.
This is the biggest show of disrespect I have ever seen from that man. And he has shown many people disrespect in this business.
You ain't gonna get it. And you ain't gonna get it. Because this is the house that Homicide and Danny Mop built.
La Familia doing a number on Terry Funk. Look, the DRS is watching the aisle to make sure nobody can come in and help the Funker.
Danny Mop had everybody in this building full, saying he retired from Jersey All Pro Wrestling, only to come out and wipe out the living legend, Terry Funk. Terry Funk saying he has friends.
That's a bigger asshole than you do. That's my friend. I'm the biggest asshole of all in the wrestling profession. And he's the toughest asshole as far as I've ever been in the ring with. And that asshole is...
Who is it?
Sabu.
Whoa! Sabu! Terry Funk!
I'll follow him and I'll damn sure guarantee him. And he'll come up here with me. Hey, he's a bigger asshole than all four that put together. He's a mean son of a bitch. You're just a bunch of sneaky bastards.
What?
And you prominent people earlier tonight, trying to get a free buck. You sorry son of a bitch.
Well, apparently Terry Funk gonna call Sabu.
Sorry, stinky piece of shit.
Wait a minute, Homicide's getting up behind Funk.
Oh, Terry Funk saw him.
You're really playing hard, shitface. You're really playing hard, aren't you? There's nothing between you and me but the glass there. And there's nothing between Sabu and here. There's nothing between Detroit and New York, New
Apparently Buck Woodward at the 6th anniversary show, Terry Funk said, oh, wait a minute, come on, La Familia, still taking it to Terry Funk. I think we're going to try to work the matchup for the 6th anniversary show. La Familia, Danny Moff and Homicide against Terry Funk and Sabu.
This is unbelievable. Funk's still fighting with La Familia. But what? I can't believe what we've seen here today. We see Mafia say, oh, Mafia's gone. But
yeah, exactly.
Now we got Dan Moff to deal with. Homicide still going out with Terry Funk on the floor. And Sabu is coming.
Sabu and Terry Funk against Homicide and Danny Moff. That is definitely a fantasy matchup to say the least. And this could happen at the 6th anniversary show in Secaucus, New Jersey, in the Meadowlands. Stay tuned to Hard Hitting TV and JPW.net. And the fans here, Buck, chanting as well they should for Terry Funk.
This is unbelievable. Homicide's up for it. Mafia's up for it. Danny Moff.
I guess it's almost official. We just need to get the contracts.
I've heard his answer.
Let me get this straight. Jersey All Pro. If you got the balls, you will bring back.
Wait a minute. That break.
Are we going to get the match?
That break, the owner of Jersey All Pro Wrestling out here. Well, we have an official.
Here we go. That folks got the mic. Folks got the guardrail.
All hell is completely breaking loose. Fat Frank. You heard. There you have it, the 6th anniversary show. Fat Frank now made it official. Danny Moff and Homicide. No countout, no DQ. Takes on the living legend Terry Funk and Sabu Buck Woodward. What an historic night in Jersey All Pro.
Sabu, that son of a bitch, show you what a real asshole is, huh?
The violence has just begun.
The 6th anniversary show. Stay tuned to Hard Hitting TV and JPW.net for more information on the event in the Meadowlands. For everybody here in Jersey All Pro Wrestling, including the bald guy and Buck Woodward, join me for this main event matchup. I'm Mark Clemson for Montron Productions. Good night, everybody.